I am on the way to my first day, my first class of Women on Weights. It's a program here at our local gym where they help you with understanding how to, do weights and strength train and things like that. You start at a beginner level and then move from there. So today is the first day. It's twice a week, and I'm excited. I did my cardio this morning because I'm not sure if it's an hour-long class, so I'm not sure if they're going to have us do cardio or not. So I went ahead and did cardio this morning just to kind of, wake my body up this morning and everything. Welcome. My name is Patrice, The.Patrice.Denise, over here living a healthy, sustainable life, one day at a time, one step at a time. So glad you decided to join this video. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're inclined to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We just love it over here. We like to motivate each other. We like to continue to push each other to continue on. And if you're not new, thank you for always supporting. So, like I said, I'm on the way. And last night I had that calm drink. So in the last vlog, if you watched the last vlog, I told y'all I was ending the vlog out with drinking that calm drink, and it was good. So you put it in, you let it fizz, you stir it, and then it activates from being magnesium carbonate to magnesium citrate. And that's the magnesium citrate is what you are wanting to help with stress relief, to help with, I'm looking back because there's some kids on a golf cart and then they were a little close, but magnesium citrate is what you want to help with that stress and relief or relaxation. And so there is a sleep version, but I didn't want that one because it has the melatonin in it, and melatonin is good to put you to sleep, but it makes me feel groggy when I in the morning or when I wake up. I used to use that a lot when I had to work overnight as a nurse. But what was I saying? Oh, the calm. So it didn't like put me to sleep, but I could feel that I was more relaxed and ready to wind down. So I like that. And I did have a good night's sleep. I didn't wake up all grouchy and stuff like that. So that was good. Let me find me a parking spot. Oh, there goes one. Oh, let's go around. So that was good. Oop. Okay. But I'm gonna still have to wait for her to turn. Okay. So yes, so that was good. So I'll do it again tonight. I have right now, I'm gonna drink it real quick. I need to park. Because it starts in like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna drink it real quick. I have the Bloom's version of the pre-workout, and I was scared to drink it because I thought it would have caffeine in it, but I looked at the ingredient list and it doesn't. This one doesn't have caffeine. The Alani pre-workout has 200 milligrams of caffeine, and I was trying to avoid having caffeine because I didn't want to be up all night. It is 5:30, almost 5:30 right now. Whew. Hopefully that gives me the jolt that I need to work out. But I'm excited about this program because I wanted to get into strength training and learn it. And it's a 6-week program, and we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to record anything in there, so I'll take you guys in there with me. But I'm not sure how it will, if I'll be able to take anything out, because I don't want to, record and people looking, and their privacy is important as well. So let me bring you guys in with me, and if I can pull you out, I'll pull you out, but I'm gonna sneak you in there.
If you choose to use it and succeed, that's you. If you choose not to use it, just to see what it is. Like super light here, good.
Y'all, I couldn't wait to get back in here to talk to y'all. I had a good time. I had a good time. That was really, I needed that. So, all right, let me pay attention for a second before I hit somebody's car. Okay. All right. I really needed that because y'all know I was trying to get into strength training. I even had this guy at the gym at Planet Fitness give me some, things to do while I was in the gym. I would do the machines, but just having somebody to come and then correct my posture, correct my form, and things like that, I need this. And so this is a 6-week course. Like I said, it is 2 days a week. There is one day that I'm gonna miss, but I'm so glad. She said, the instructor, she said that she's a personal trainer, and she said that if we have to make up a class, she does the makeups at the end. So I know there is one that I'm gonna have to make up. But her goal is for us to be comfortable with doing, strength training and continuing to do it out after this class. And she talks about the benefits of strength training and weight training, especially in women. It helps with your bone density, because after menopause, your bone density can go down. And she talked about the the glucose control. It helps with blood sugar control. It helps with what else she said? Stress. So she gave us a paper that we're gonna, like a packet that we're working out of, and all this information was in the packet. And she'll give us the packet when we complete the course, because she wants to keep the packets there so we don't lose them. And she talked about keeping track of how much you lift and what weights you're using for which exercise. So we did that. So today we concentrated on back and chest. We did chest press. We did, sorry y'all, some of them exercises I don't know what we did, what's the name of it, but I know we did chest press. I know we did Romanian dead something. I know we did Supermans, because we did the back. We did penguins, where we go side to side when you're laying down to help the side of your core area. We did a lot with the chest. I can't even remember the names of it, but I will definitely keep y'all posted when we get the packet, and I can kind of go through the packet with y'all and just talk about the benefits of strength training from her point of view. So I am excited about this. So I'm on the way home. It is Taco Tuesday. Hopefully the Taco Tuesday is already prepared and when I get home, and then I'm going to eat and maybe chat with you guys tomorrow, but definitely will chat with you guys again on Thursday, because that's when I go back to this class. I'm excited. I needed this structure. I needed this. And this is, I always say that though, that this is getting me back into it. But yes, I just love just doing different things and just finding ways to stay in it. I get bored really easy, and just finding a spark or something to spark me again to go, to keep on keeping on. Taco Tuesday. This is the ground turkey meat, cheese, salsa, sour cream, lettuce, and the low carb tortillas. So about to partake into Taco Tuesday. And then later I'm going to we'll drink some of this. This is what I was talking about earlier, the calm. So let's see. It is, see where it says the magnesium carbonate and citric acid, when combined with water, create a solution of magnesium citrate. So that's the ingredients, is the citric acid and the magnesium carbonate. I'm trying to make it so you can see it. But I'm going to take some more of this tonight to give me some calmness. And see how this works. It calmed me last night. I don't know about the sleep part. I did have a good night's rest, but it did calm me last night.
It doesn't always feel that way. As we hold on to the reality of resurrection hope by the Spirit, gave him grace to keep going. The Spirit of Christ is within you. This same Spirit that helped Jesus.
Good morning. I'm sitting here drinking my greens with the L-glutamine in it. And today I used the Blooms. And I'm noticing that the Blooms doesn't have, the taste is a lot less, it's not as good. It doesn't taste as good as the Oxy Greens. So it's more watered down. So the Oxy Greens, I guess the flavor comes out more than the blooms. Just wanted to share that with you guys. But I'm also drinking a protein shake. It is the what is it? This is the Earth Chimp Vanilla. Plus I have some of the Pumpkin Spice International Delight Sugar Free or Zero Sugar creamer in it, and a little bit of whipped cream on top. Pumpkin Spice whipped cream on top. Now I did make a comment back to Traces of Twan's Life that I do need to get some of those skinny syrups, the pumpkin spice flavor or whatever flavor of the skinny syrups, and I can add that to my protein shakes if I wanted to add a different flavor without adding the calories of or the cream and the milkiness of the creamers. But nonetheless, it's still good. I'm really enjoying this, but using milk, I've noticed that my stomach area, I can notice a little bit bloated down there. I did start using the fat-free Fairlife that I got. Let's see. Today's Wednesday. I got that Monday. I use that today. I just got all kind of drinks here. I got my Celsius, give me a little bit of energy. Celsius. I got some water, and I got about the 2 drinks. So I'm actually on hold with a company for work and waiting for them to pick up so I can talk to them about a patient. But I just want to pop in and tell you that the Oxy Greens is a lot. The flavor comes out more than the blooms. I wonder if it's like that. I wish I had all 3. So I wish I had the Kiala and I could have did like a Kiala Blooms Oxy Green kind of like taste test to see which flavor comes out more. But okay, we're back at the gym. About to go here into the second session. Today is Thursday, the 10th of October. About to do the second session of Women on Weights. I'm excited. I'm going to try to take a picture of the paper so I can go over it with y'all. So we can talk about the benefits and then talk about things that we're doing in the class. All right. I don't want to be late and I want to take pictures. So I'm going to try to sneak y'all inside again.
At like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Darn phones not doing what they're supposed to. I'll figure it out. Lily does it, okay? Oh, so Lily does it. Angry, I'm just really trying to focus.
All right, again, couldn't get y'all in there as much as I wanted to. I just showed y'all at the very beginning when I was on that ball. But today we did triceps, biceps, and core. It seems like we're going to do core every day at the end. And y'all, I did a 30-second plank. Well, not even, no. And she had it written down for us to do 30 seconds. And then she said, continue going if you think you can continue going. So I continued on, and we did, the majority of us was able to do 1-minute planks. Whew. Whew. Times 3. So great class again. So when I get home, I have to do cardio because I didn't do cardio this morning. I'm just going to do like 20 minutes. Nothing, just real fast, 20 minutes. And then we'll talk about the benefits of, look at her explanation, the benefits of strength training. Because as I was doing the reps and we were doing triceps and laying down, it was one where we were laying down and the movement was, we was going up like that. And then we was also going like that. And she every time we're doing it, she keeps saying, slow down, just make sure you're watching your form, concentrate on the form, not the quickness of doing the actual exercise, concentrate on the form. And it kept making me just think and appreciate what I was doing. And I can truly say I was not doing that when I was in the gym. Even when I did strength training at home with the family, now I can go back and show them, like, okay, just slow down, let's take our time, and let's focus on the movement and what muscles we're trying to activate instead of the amount of time we're getting it done. So yes, truly appreciating this class and what it is showing me already. But when I get home, I'm probably going to do cardio real quick, and then we'll come back and talk about the benefits of strength training. All right, so I finished my cardio. So let's just dive deep into what she went over when she was talking about strength training and the benefits and so forth. So first, she just went over some terms. I'll put the terms up here because those are terms that we all, that any exercise program would use. So we talked about repetition, sets. One thing I wanted to ask her and I forgot to ask was building time, where it says 24 plus hours of rest between workouts is necessary to allow muscles to build and recover. Does that mean 24 hours rest between workouts of the same muscle group? So like if, some people say, well, if you're doing arms, then the next day you can do legs, so that you're giving that muscle group a rest. So I guess that's what they're talking about. I'll ask about that. I forgot to ask about that. The breathing part, she was making us concentrate on the breathing a lot. So I got to work on that. So you exhale on exertion. So when you're causing the tension, that's when you exhale. So if I'm causing the tension, let's see. So if I'm going up, okay, so if I'm pulling up, and then you exhale, yeah, and then you inhale when you're going back to rest. So I got a weight in my hand, let's pretend. So pulling up, exhale. So she was, helping us to do that. So we went through all those terms and learned about that. And we were doing supersets mostly because we were doing 2 exercises of different muscle groups back to back. And then when we did core, we did kind of do compound sets when we were doing the same muscle groups back to back. Then the benefits of strength training. And this is what I want us to all concentrate, because we like to talk, or me, we like cardio, but strength training has its benefits as well. Strengthening your bone. So that's the big one. As women, I was talking to a lady today, and I'm not gonna take long to say this, but I was talking to a lady today and she couldn't understand osteoporosis, and I was trying to get her to understand what it was, and she had some other things going on too, mentally, and so that was harder to get her to understand osteoporosis because she didn't want to have a disease at all. I'm going off topic. I'm sorry. But as we grow older, in women, as we grow older especially, and this lady at this group, because we're doing women on weights, was focusing on women, but I know this can happen in men too. Our bone density decreases. And so with the strength training, that's helping to strengthen our bones. And as we continue to do it, as we continue to age, that's great for our bone health. So, yes, that's great to prevent or decrease the effects of osteoporosis. Proper weight management. We know that the more you weight train, it increases your metabolic rate, will in turn increase the amount of calories that you burn and so forth, increasing your weight loss or your weight control, making sure that your weight stays in control. So that's why I want that, because I'm in maintenance mode and I want to preserve keep the weight off that I lost. Improve glucose control. Again, this is where, all of this, I've been doing cardio, but strength training helps in so many different ways in what I'm looking for. So I just had to, I knew it all along, but just seeing it and being involved in it, it just opens your eyes even more. But improve glucose control because it helps you with gaining muscle and losing that body fat. Oh, now this was a good one. Yes, rest helps with your balance. We did one exercise today. It was called bird dog or dog bird or something like that, where you took one arm and you went like this with that arm, and your leg back here was going, you were on your hands and knees, and then this arm was going like this while this leg back here was going back. The opposite arms and legs were doing it, and you were on your hands and knees, and then again, so your hands was down and going with the other one. And I was like wobbly trying to get my balance. So this is helping to improve my balance as well, which will help in turn, as you go older, prevent or reduce your fall risk. So that's important. Sleep improvement. So as I continue to get into strength training, it's going to help with my sleep. And y'all know, if you've been watching other videos, I've been using Calm because I wanted that to help with just helping me to get that edge off in the evening and calm and relax myself. But I know that the strength training will continue to help with that as well. So improve sleep. Healthy heart. That's with any type of exercise. As you're continuing to work, you're working your heart, which will lower your risk of heart disease and heart complications. So that's great. And just some other benefits of strength training, I'll put that up here as well. Helps promote healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels, help maintain a healthy weight. We talked about that by decreasing your body fat and improving body composition, improve confidence and self-esteem. And I'm going to talk about that for a second. The whole class is filled with mirrors, as you can see. And she encouraged us to look at ourselves in the mirror and look at our form and watch what we're doing. She says that when you're in a gym, a lot of times you'll see the people looking at themselves in the mirror, and she said, you go ahead and do the same thing. She says, because they're not even paying attention to you, they're paying attention to their form and their body and their exercise, their mind and their business. So definitely, I can see that helps to improve strength training. As I'm looking in the mirror, is helping to improve my confidence and self-esteem in that way. Even not just by looking at myself, but just it's making me feel better, and over the long run, as I continue with this program, continue to strength train, I'm feeling myself. So it increasing your muscle strength and endurance. And I'm going to be able to see by the end of the 6 weeks how I feel. And like I said before, she's having us write down our reps, write down what weights we're using, and we can see the gains and improvements that we make. I wasn't doing that at all when I was doing the strength training on my own, and I was just going in there, working the weights, doing what I, was doing, and I wasn't keeping track. So by keeping track, I'll be able to see at the end how I improve. So that's good. It helps protect muscle and joints from sports-related injuries by enhancing joint stability. And she talked about making sure to extend when you're doing your we were doing dumbbell curls. When we were doing that, she was talking about making sure you extend your arm all the way, because you're working the muscle, but you also want to make sure you are working and strengthening the tendons and the ligaments so that you don't injure those as well. So we talked about that. So that was great. Help improve performance in any sport. So if you're involved in sports, strength training is going to help you there. And then develop proper techniques that you can continue to use as you grow older. So again, if you continue to strength training, that's going to help with your bone health and so forth. So just incorporating this in your life now so that you can continue to use it as you grow older. Improve and maintain a healthy state of mind. So strength training helps in that regard because it keeps you involved. It helps me, like I said today. While I was doing the reps, while I was doing the exercise, I was focused. I was concentrating on me. I was concentrating on, how I was doing the exercise, and I was just really focused. And then one thing that came to my mind was that this is good because this is my time. Blocking off this hour right now is making me dedicate this to myself. And I think by going through this program and then knowing what I'm doing will help me to continue to do it. And I'm going to continue to want to block off this time for me and continue to nurture and have that healthy state of mind. So strength training there's many benefits in it. I myself just had to really sit down and look at it and take the time to really dive deep into it. And I believe that this program is going to help me to continue to grow to love it even more, like I do cardio. So I hope you were able to get something out of this. I'll continue to take you guys on this journey. I know some of you are strength training and you know a lot about strength training. If you have any comments about strength training or how to start a strength training program, like get involved in one, or just different tips, suggestions, put it in the comments below so that you can help somebody else along the way. You can help me, and we can continue to help each other on this journey. So I thank you guys. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more. Until next video, God bless.